I, Hi, my name's Darla. Um, I'm 44 now, and I'm a mother, a single mom, which isn't easy. I've always supported single moms when I was growing up, hoping I'd get married and have 10 kids someday. I have a degree in engineering, I have a degree in teaching, and I've started my degree in my master's. And I'm a hard worker and an honest person. Sure, I've made mistakes. I think we all have. I don't know anyone who hasn't, so I wouldn't think that would be the first thing. But I do think that a lot of rumors have been spread around the world that I'm some kind of a whore. Well, I'm not. Uh, yeah, when I was 18, I was a virgin, and I'd already fought off quite a few men who were just a little wayward. They weren't really evil, because I grew up in a Christian area and really didn't know what evil was till I went to college. Evil is when somebody doesn't even listen when you say no. I was raped at college. I was stalked at college. Every guy I dated seemed to be the wrong kind. It was almost like some kind of a plot had been arranged. I met a lot of nice people at college, though, too, and I had a lot of fun. And I have a wonderful degree and had a great experience. There were about two or three men that just really weren't there for me mentally. They just didn't even care. And they did abuse me, but what was worse, after I left them and I got it back on my feet again, and they seemed to apologize because everybody does. When you're down, they can put you down, but when you're up, they don't dare. But as soon as my back was turned, I guess a lot of rumors were spread. In 92, I was raped violently and beaten up, even though I was recently baptized into the Mormon church. And by then, I, of course, had repented any sins that I had committed, which I try to keep to a minimum, because I do believe in Jesus, but nobody's perfect. We all fall short. But I've really never tried to hurt anybody intentionally, except if they were getting on my nerves. And then I just, try to let them know, and I'm getting better at all that anyway. When you're younger, you don't know how to communicate to people, or I had communication problems. It's like a lot of people I knew at college who grew up to be what you call geeks, who never had to talk, they just had to work. We have no trouble with a written word. I have no trouble with a written word, and when I'm calm, I have no trouble with a spoken word, but when I'm not calm, putting my thoughts together into words is sometimes hard. Anyway, I live with my son now. He's 10 and he is wonderful. When I came down here, I still had a reputation of being some kind of a slut, which is funny because I would really tend to doubt in our generation that there weren't quite a few people that weren't perfectly moral. Believing and waiting for Mr. Perfect when Mr. Imperfect came along and screwed us up already anyway. But I did meet somebody here and fall in love, and he never really cared what I'd done in my past, and we're gonna get married. And then I'm gonna try to get custody back of my son because his custody was given away him to my parents, who after I was hospitalized for hallucinating, which I wasn't taking hallucinogens. I was not well, and I wasn't even drinking very much. I had a glass now and then, which is probably more than I could handle, which is why I don't drink a lot. Then after I got out of the hospital, I was drugged and raped by a neighbor, and then my son's father came back. I let him come back because I had him on restraining order, and I let him come back so he could at least see his son, which was a disaster. And he's finally gone out of the picture. his girlfriend is terrorizing our world, according to some experts. Some experts still think it's a bigger terror, and it probably really is. But I'm getting married, so just I wanted to wish Christians out there good luck. People keep up the faith. I don't know how bad it is out there or how good, but if you believe in God and repent any, the sins you have committed,